And welcome to Kentucky Brew Reviews. I'm Special K.
I'm Radar.
And tonight we're doing another Growler review, our final one. I don't know if it's going to be uploaded as our final one, but tonight we're doing the Yukon Growler. This is their newest model. They had another model that came out, but they sent us their brand new bottle.
I like it.
So,
like it a lot.
This is sent to the show for free for review purposes. We want to thank Yukon Growler for sending us this Growler.
Good, folks.
This has the flip-top lock on it. A little wet there.
I can see you've recently washed this.
Yeah, washed it and I did our normal tests on it.
Oh, okay.
So. Got the water in there. It's a double line stainless steel growler with a nice powder coat on it. Nice heavy duty gasket there.
64 ounces.
64 ounces. It comes in black and silver, and then and it's got a nice handle on it.
Yeah. So. I like that the handle is attached. It looks like really well to the side of the bottle.
So it claims on the website that it'll keep beer cold for 24 hours in the growler, up to 24 hours. So of course I tested it, put it through the tests like I did the other growlers. So at the 12-hour mark, my house is at 75 degrees. At the 12-hour mark, this growler was at 58.6 degrees, which was not quite as good as the other ones, but it was still a reasonable temperature. At the 24-hour mark, it was at 61.8 degrees, and at the 36-hour mark, it was at 66 degrees. So a little too warm. I was 66.
Just a little bit too warm for beer.
But it claims 24 hours, so that was at the 36-hour mark. So can't really dock it because it's doing what it said it did.
I mean, I would still drink beer at that temperature. That's fine.
Yeah. Price on this guy is $39.99 for the growler. Amazon has it. We'll put the link in the description down below. For $60, you can also get it with this little case. I flip around.
This bag.
A growler just sits right in here like this.
This carry handle.
Nice leather strap. I like this case a lot. I can't put it.
It looks like one of this just occurred to me. You know what it looks like is one of those felt liners you get for a canteen. You cover it in water and it keeps the canteen cold for like 12 hours. I wonder if that would work with this.
Unlikely, it's leather.
But I mean, this part's felt.
So I got it filled once. I wasn't able to fill it a lot because we got this one kind of late. So I was only able to fill it once. I filled it with Going Coastal Pineapple IPA. It did fine for 36 hours. I left it in for about a day and a half, maybe a little longer than that. Beer was still perfect carbonated. We also did the carbonation test where I put soda in there, some cheap Walmart soda. Leave it in there, close it, set it on my counter. I let it sit for, again, 36 hours, a day and a half, and it was still perfectly carbonated afterwards, which is more than I could say from some of the other growlers we tested. So it has a really good seal on it, which is important on the growlers.
Yep. Toggle tops are great. I like toggle tops. Keep doing that.
Again, they have an older style growler that has the screw cap on it, which are nice. The gaskets...
the entire top is a gasket.
Yeah, it looks a little bit better made than some of the other gaskets we have, yeah.
It is hollow.
You know, just to be expected.
Yeah, it's got a little stopper to keep it from collapsing too much. I like that. That's a good choice.
I'm assuming you could probably get a replacement gasket if needed.
I'm assuming.
Yeah. It does have now where in Kentucky we don't have weird growler fill laws.
Yes.
But in some states you have to have the Surgeon General's warning on the bottom, the government warning right here.
There you go.
This one does have that.
In case it's illegal for you to get beer in your own container.
According to Surgeon General's warning, women should not drink alcohol beverages during pregnancy because of the risk of birth defects. Consumption of alcohol beverages impairs your ability to drive machinery and cause health problems.
No driving forklifts on beer while under the influence of beer.
That one Kybrewreview.
No.
I like the looks of this style. It combines the like the $20 growler we did with the pop top and a double insulated steel growler. It's kind of like, because those are $20, so this is $40. It's a double line. So it's cool that it's double line. The handle's nice. The fact that it has a handle, it pours pretty well because it's got a smaller mouth lid on it. But like I said, it didn't quite perform as well as some of the other ones, but it did everything it stated it was going to do. So I can't really take any points off.
You know what this makes me wish?
What?
Makes me wish I lived closer to, like, within walking distance of a brewery. Like, this makes me want to move.
If you lived in Brighton.
Closer to a...
Actually, Lexington would be... Lexington, they have breweries all over the place, so...
I wish I lived within walking distance of a brewery now. It'd be nice.
So what's the verdict? What do I rate this growler? Well, $40 for price tag. There are other growlers out there that are $30. We did the Latitude 45. That was a $30 growler. That was garbage. That growler
did not work very well.
But then we also did a growler like the Orca, which is actually normally $40, but it's been on sale for $20, which is it's kind of ugly.
It is a little bit fugly,
but it performs really well. And then we've done like the Stanley, and then the Eco Vessel.
Stanley's still a little bit ogly.
Stanley's 40, and then the Eco Vessel was 60. So this is about what I expect.
This is a form and function type thing.
So I'm going to go ahead and rate this. I think this growler is an 8. It does everything it's supposed to do. It does not quite perform as well, so it's going to keep it from getting a higher score as the other ones. But again, it doesn't state that it's supposed to hold for 36 hours, or it's triple lined, or it has a fruit fuser like the other ones do. It does what it's supposed to do, and it does have a cool carrying case with it, which that costs extra, I'd add, on the website, $60 for the combo.
Right. It is. I mean, it's an extra $20. If you live within walking distance of a brewery, you should definitely get one of these, though.
Yeah.
You should definitely get one of these.
I'm curious. I probably should. I'm curious. I should have tested it with, like, let it sit in the bag and see if it performed any better.
Probably a whole lot better. That's like really thick felt.
So what do you think, Radar?
I like that it looks. I like the looks of this. I'm not so into the looks of this.
I like the
but I like the form. I like the functionality of this. And I do think that it would keep a whole lot longer if you kept it in the bag. I think I'm going to give it an 8.5. For $60, get both of these. It's still not the most expensive growler.
It's the 60 runs about the same price as the Eco Vessel was $54.99.
It's still not the most expensive growler, but it works really well and it doesn't look like crap.
If anybody's curious what the most expensive double line growler you can buy, that would be Drink Tank. We tried to contact them. They said they would send us one, and then we had some issues, and then all of a sudden they didn't want to send us one. They probably seen our show, so.
Well.
Yeah, but their growlers are really pricey, but they also have giant handles on them. But I think for those growlers, they are so overpriced. Like, they're $80, $90. That's
like
too much.
What's the giant cooler? The super expensive cooler.
The Arctics and the Yetis.
Yeti. It's like the Yeti of growlers. Super, super expensive.
Yeah, but see, with the Yeti,
hyper efficient.
The Yeti you can buy the generic that does just as well. And in our case, we tried a bunch of different growlers, and they make Yeti growlers.
They?
Yeah, but they're also obscenely expensive, and I'm assuming most of the ones we did on the show would perform as well as those growlers. Would I recommend this growler? Absolutely, if you're looking for a growler with a carrying case on it, or some different aesthetics. I definitely like these pop caps more than the screw caps. I think they hold a lot better.
They're also easier to get into.
Yeah.
Way easier. All you can do is flick your thumb and you're into your beer versus...
once you have that carbonation pressured on the screw caps, sometimes they're hard to get off.
Yeah.
And aesthetically, it looks nice.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Recommend it?
Yeah. For $40, definitely get the growler. An extra $20 for the carrying case. It's a little bit steep, but it's also not a crappy carrying case. If that works for your aesthetic, for your personality.
I like the case. All right. Well, I'll put a link to the growler in the description down below. We are going to be doing a top 5 best growlers in the show here soon, so don't forget to stay tuned for that. I'm Special K.
I'm Radar.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.